Okay, I'll remember that. Hello.
I show before the show and a whole lot more. We just had a little discussion before we hit play. We're playing Honka Tonk Padonka Donk by Trace Adkins, and he starts it off by saying,
Turn it up some.
and he sings that, and Natalie says,
Turn it up some.
I said, is that what it is?
What did you think it was?
I always thought it was Turn It Up Song. And I'm like, and I never understood. I'm like, why does he say it's...
I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm horrible with lyrics.
I'm like, why does he say Turn It Up Song? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Right.
And Turn It Up Song makes some sense.
What is it?
So I, over here, went to my favorite place, Cowboy Lyrics. I was showing you. Where is it? There it is. Now you can't really see. All right, so anyways, I went there. So I have Trace Adkins, and I will now learn, and you will now learn what it is. Because Turn It Up Song makes so much more sense than Turn It Up Song. Turn It Up Song! I'm like... Who would get up on stage and go, Turn It Up Song? This is the turn. I'm like, why is it? It's the Shake Your Booty song is what it is.
My friend from high school was the lead in that video.
Really?
Remember? The girl in America's Got Talent?
The lead rear?
No, yes.
Turn It Up Some, right there.
Turn it up some, yeah. All right, boys.
Well, I just learned something.
This is her favorite song.
Here I am. I'm that one who's always been singing, Turn It Up Song! Yeah!
I can't see you even singing along with that song.
Oh, I love it. I love this tune.
Oh, love it.
Now I love it even more because it makes more sense. Did you hear the sad story of the little 4-year-old girl who got shot in the leg? She's doing okay. But she was jumping up and down on her mom's bed, and her mom had a loaded handgun, like under the pillow or something like that, and jumping up and down, it shot. It's just, I saw that. I'm like, man.
Well, okay, why did the mom have the gun under the pillow and let her child...
Just to be stereotypical, she lives in Chicago, and Chicago's not a safe city. I have no idea if that's it. But if I lived in Chicago, I'd have a gun under my pillow.
I told you, I slept, my old person I lived with in Vegas, she had just gotten back from Iraq, and she slept with a gun.
Yeah.
And, man, I went in that room, knocked on the door one day, and she jumped, and I was like, ah!
I'm safe, it's just me!
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know lots of people who do that, and unfortunately. I don't know if the safety was on and it somehow got knocked off. I went to a hotel and I kept a little paring knife under my pillow.
Paring knife?
Just the little tiny knife you use in the kitchen. The blade's like
that'll
that
do.
Yeah,
good.
well, I was driving from, where was I going? I was going from Columbus, Ohio to San Antonio. I stayed in Joplin, Missouri, actually.
Oh, weird.
This is before I knew I was going to Tulsa. I mean, I was just up the road.
How weird.
But, I was tired, so I needed a place to stay, so I pulled in and I didn't make a reservation. This is back before you got on the internet to do this stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So I pulled out my AAA book. This is back when they had actual AAA books. And I'm like flipping through the books to get to Missouri and to Joplin. And I flip over to it and I'm like, okay, I need something that's AAA rated. And I find something that had like 2 or 3 AAA stars. I'm like, it should be okay. So I go in. I've never seen such a seedy hotel in my life.
Oh, I mean, really?
There's cigarette burns like everywhere on the sheets and the little table next to the bed, the nightstand. You know, the people had left their cigarettes there and they melted. And so they had these little divots along the edge where the cigarettes had melted. The thing was reeked. The pool was like, had nasty things growing in it. The door barely closed all the way. And it had a little window in the door with the wire mesh and everything. And I'm thinking I'm going to die in this hotel, but I needed a place to stay. At this point, it was late. So I had a little paring knife that I had in the car to cut an apple with. So I brought in my paring knife. And I made a big deal as I walked to my room.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody saw me, I'm like, got my knife, man. And I put my knife down right there next to my bed.
You know what I did?
I was safe. No one messed with me because I waved my paring knife around as I'm walking in.
It's all about perception. See, when I was in Vegas, I would like walk to my car like in the morning because we go to work real early, you know? And I'd be like, just like, buff up, like.
Yeah. No one messed with you, did they?
No.
See? No one messed with you. If you didn't do that, someone would have messed with you.
Perception.
See? And
That's
it
a
worked.
big word.
It worked.
It did work.
No one messed with you.
No.
All right, 4th row Miranda Lambert tickets.
Yeah, Sarah Evans tickets today.
If I was on American Idol, I'd be going like this. No. Mom, wow. All right, see ya.
Oh, okay. I thought of that. Bye.